Yeah, we right back in the building. KZI 88.7 FM. I'm Dapper D. The D. Remember that. The D. No, that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. That's all right. I had them call in and they hear whatever they want to hear. Someone thought it was diaper once. Nah. You gotta check the social media. If you see the social media, you see the picture, you'll get it. It's radio. I know you don't know, but now you know. Friday the 15th. It's the last day of the week. South by Southwest is on and popping. I know we got people streaming from all over the world. California, what's popping? Oregon, come on now. Now you done sent us some of your weather. We got these rainy skies. I'll get to some weather reports, but I'm going to blame you, Oregon. You can call in 512-836-2887. You can defend yourself, but I'm just telling you, we blaming you. We big over in Europe right now. Yeah, we got 4 different people over in Europe just listening in. We're going to talk a little bit about you guys. You know what? I'm going to pick something from each of you. And don't worry, Ireland. We know we got our homie always streaming us from Dublin, Ireland. We'll talk about what Sunday is, St. Patrick's Day. I'll give a little background on that. So we're going to talk some entertainment. We're going to talk some local news. We're going to talk current events. Most importantly, we're going to talk with you. If you want to call in, 512-836-2887. Yeah, this is your moment. We're going to talk with you. If you hear a topic that you're interested in, we gonna take you, and hopefully you don't get too shy. Always remember though, people, we don't have to cut that radio down so we can hear you. But yeah, let's talk about it. Try not to be too long now. You're not in show business, so we will give you an opportunity. Do people play too much? So there's this gentleman. He was fresh out of prison, and his family got the police to pretend to arrest him just as he walked out. So he literally walked out the gates, took one step and saw some cops waiting right there for him, and they start to talk to him. No, that's playing too much. I think that's playing too much. And I love to laugh, but that might be taking it a little too far. I'm always curious about you guys. What's taking it too far? Do some people play too much? Well, we gonna find out. We all got that friend. Now, I done seen this go around a few times. I want to know your opinion, especially if you are strongly adamant about not. And the question is, will you date a person with kids? Some of us say, no, I would not do that. Some of us say, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. So ladies, would you date a guy that already has some kids? Gentlemen, if there's a lady and she's already got some kids, does she keep your attention? Or you just keep going right on past to the next one? Just kind of curious if that is something. We're going to talk about Drea Michelle. She responds to the criticism after revealing she is expecting a baby with 22-year-old NBA star Jalen Green. So she's a reality TV star, and you might be saying, well, what does that matter? Well, I told you we're going to talk a little entertainment. She has a son the same age as her boyfriend. Yeah. So that. Just want to know your opinion. You're listening to The Morning Grind. I'm Dapper D, KAZI 88.7 FM. Bringing it back. It's a freaky Friday. Like me, and my whole idea of it is that, yeah, Friday. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing to do. Adina Howard, she came in, and that was a pivotal moment for me during the formative years. So it's a good little intro for me. But it's Friday. Now I know we got some things on tap that we're going to get to. Shout out to all of our listeners wherever you are. If you're on kzifm.org, If you're on the TuneIn app, you searched KZI. That's how you got here. And for our terrestrial radio, for those that are in that local listening population, you guys got it all the way to the left. That ain't never a mistake. You ended up over there for a reason. So thank you very much for riding with us. So South by Southwest is popping right now. We got a lot of people from all over in town, and there's going to be some bad weather over the next few days, but there's going to be some changes that are going to be coming up. So since we have all this severe weather, according to KXAN, a lot of the South by Southwest outdoor concerts are going to have an opportunity to move to an indoor venue. So part of it, originally, some items were going to be playing at Auditorium Shores. They will now move to Palm Door on 6th. That's an indoor venue. That's according to Thursday afternoon emails from organizers. Now, the email did not mention any changes to Friday's concerts at Auditorium Shores, but I'm sure that'll be out here shortly. The South by Southwest concerts that's scheduled at the Moody Amphitheater are rain or shine events, is what the email says. Now, Rodeo Austin, man, there's some weather that's going to affect that too. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to try to get you as much info as we can. The KXAN article noted that the Rodeo Austin Pro Rodeo and Concert, as well as the Show Barn, are both indoor facilities. So we have a lot of people in town, and unfortunately, we brought the bad weather out. This is not hospitable. What are we doing? Who do we blame? You always need somebody to blame for that, right? Is this where we blame our neighbor? Austin apparently lost the #1 spot when it came to being the fastest growing city. We hang our hat on the fact that everybody wants to be here with us. But now, apparently they don't want to be here with us like the most. So that got taken from us. We'll talk a little bit about that, tease that one a little bit. Now, I brought up some topics, and some people do call in. They want to be on the air, and some do not. That's fine. But yeah, had a caller, and man, here's what they said. They don't care if you got 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kids. They don't care. They said, if you are a legit representation, that's good enough for them. All they care about is who you are. The kids, that's just one other little item. And yes, it will affect your schedule. Kids need activities, but in this case, the gentleman said if the woman was exceptional enough, he ain't even tripping on it. He could care less. The kids can prepare to call him daddy or uncle or whatever it needs to be called. But he's here for it. So, I like that. I like the positive outlook. There are a lot of situations that arise, whether you're a widower, whether you made a bad decision in your relationship. And so the kids come out and, they're not going anywhere. 18 years. And then, hopefully, is that even happening? I know in my generation, man, you get 18 and then you out. But I know it's so expensive nowadays. I feel like for a lot of these parents that have kids to that age, them kids ain't leaving. Now, maybe if you send them off to college, okay, you get a little bit of a break. But if you're one of those parents, I want to know, is that empty nest hitting you? Where are you at when it comes to that? Empty nest or not? The kids are still there. They didn't get the hint. The memo did not get delivered, and they don't understand. Looking for that. I want to say spasibo što vi slušali. Vielen Dank fürs Zuhören. Kitos at the Kuntalit. Go Rabbi Mai Agat as Estiach. So we have someone listening in Russia, in Moscow, Russia. So I told them thanks for listening. We got someone listening in over in Finland. So I had to give them some love. We got somebody listening in Austria. Now, if y'all don't know, that's where Arnold Schwarzenegger's from. Austin, we may be a summer home or something for him, and he ended up all the way to the left and fell in love with us, and He took a piece of us back home and he's streaming. That's about all I got from Austria. I would love to be able to impress you with more people, but I'm going to stick with the governor. And then Ireland. That last one was Irish. Look, I don't speak Irish, so I gave it an effort. Ireland, homie, 512-836-2887. Let me know how I did there. I'm not too proud of it. I think I could have done better, but it's all about the effort. And I just wanted to show appreciation for our listeners all around the world. And those are our European brothers and sisters. So we got St. Patrick's Day coming up this Sunday. If you're Irish, call in. I want to know. You got it popping, don't you? There's already a party going on somewhere. Just y'all keep a distance. Keep a distance from the Irish. I mean, St. Patrick's Day, you're going to get some kisses. They believe, kiss me, I'm Irish. For those who don't know, it's going to be celebrated on Sunday. The holiday originally started as a Christian feast day, celebrating the life of St. Patrick and the spreading of Christianity to Ireland. Today, I bet a lot of us didn't even know that. So today, it's all about the revelry and a celebration of all things Irish. I think that's about what we do with it now. Just don't forget to wear green. Don't wait till the last minute. You got to get that outfit tight. Be ready. Showing up to some St. Patrick's Day festivities and you just thought about a outfit, but you didn't get the color coordinating down. Man, you're going to get laughed out of that. And don't embarrass us. Because I warned you. So then now what you're going to say is, man, I didn't even know. And then you're going to be like, nah, Dapper D did tell me on Friday. I messed that up. Yes, you did. Why, yes, you did. All on your own. But that's St. Patrick's Day, and I want to give a little love to our Irish homies out there that celebrate it. We ain't all Irish, but we show up to the party, though, right? Oof, it's a good party. It's always a good party. Look, if you ain't never been to a St. Patrick's Day party, now's your time. Go ahead and start looking through your IG, because ain't nobody got a black book no more. But start going through. Find somebody. Somebody's got something popping off. You will not be disappointed. Green drinks, green food. Don't worry, it's food color. You listen to the Morning Grind, KZI 88.7 FM. The moment we all have been waiting for. It's Friday. For those of you who have to get out and head to work, you want to know what that weather and the traffic looks like. So I have to give you the bad news. So the bad news is it's raining. So the suede shoes, don't bring them out. Thunderstorms today. Some locally heavy downpours are possible, especially during the afternoon hours. There's a potential for severe thunderstorms. Now, the high is going to be 76. Winds are going to be out in the northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's a lot. That's kind of a lot. That means the umbrella that you're going to come out with, I got my umbrella. Gentlemen should always be prepared. But with that 10 to 20 miles per hour wind, it's going to be coming in not straight down. It's going to be coming in from the side. So this is trench coat weather. Go back to the closet, pull it out. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Get it. Get that trenchy out. Tonight, showers are going to be early, then cloudy overnight, low near 60. Winds in the northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain is still 40% for tonight. And we're going to have a low of 60 degrees. For that traffic, we have on I-35 northbound, there's a crash. Left-hand shoulder is blocked. That's due to a crash. I-35 northbound at exit 261, Texas 29. Believe it or not, people, that's it. That's the only trouble spot I can tell you about. That's good news for those of you who are out there. And good driving for those of you who are out there. I mean, KXAN, they haven't updated yet. So if something else comes in, a pile up or anything, I can let you know. But we're not rooting for the bad news. Let's take the good news, all right? It's bad enough you out and about. You know the weather's bad. More rain is coming and you out driving. I gave you some good news. If you got some errands you got to run, get up, get out, and go get it before that rain starts coming in. So South by Southwest in the building, there was a lot going on. Yours truly, I made an appearance on another program that we have here. Thursdays, 4 to 7, Grown Man Game Radio. Shout out to Terrence. This is a phenomenal gentleman, and love the opportunity to have participated. Dropped some bars. Yep, I dropped some bars. See, this is what happens. Sometimes you're out and about, and you get a little riled up, and people, they start egging you on. Now, I'm not going to blame it on the libations. I'm just going to blame it on the situations, and the situations they call for. So yeah, I did it. He played it, but I'm not gonna lie though. That was my radio debut. Never had my bars on radio before. Did some things on YouTube, some talent shows, but never had it. So very happy to have had the moment. So thank you, Terrence, and for the fans who missed it. Yeah, if I get enough interest, I'll go and play it for you guys. We'll see. I'll give you guys a few moments to hit me up. Got some social media interest, and we'll see if I can bring that to you guys so you can see how I did. It's a freestyle, so off the top of the dome, one shot. It's like it being in the dunk contest, right? Now we know later on we look back at the dunk contest, we're gonna say, oh yeah, such and such did that dunk, but how many times did it take you to get the dunk? We talking one shot, one kill. You make a mistake, you keep rolling. Anybody got time to cry you a river? The beat don't stop, and the beat goes on, and that's how it goes. That's why a lot of people, they won't give it a try. Man, just give it a try. Ain't nobody out here saying that you trying to become the freestyle master and you trying to earn a living. That's not what's gonna have some fun. People, step out of your comfort zone, do some things, and it doesn't have to be that. But we're just talking about all things in your life. Step out there, try something. We talked a little bit earlier about relationships. I'm going to give you guys some points about being a favorite child. So I'm curious, do you have a favorite child? Some of you may not know that. I'm going to help you out. Some of you may not know you are the fave child. I'm going to help you out. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, look, we get in the interest. We get in the interest. And, well, what can I say? I'm here at the board. Let's go and give it a try. Let's see what happened when your boy got out there, supported another radio program. Grown Man Game, Dapper D in the building. With Terrence, I appreciate it, man. Grown Man Game, happy to be out with my brother Terrence. Best part of spring break and no school interference. South by Southwest, capital city, all fun to see. The traffic is less, we ain't riding school buses this week. Grown Man Game is the show, always rep a good listen. I could be anywhere in the world, but I'm here like a religion. I'm a Marvel character when I'm around Grown Man Game. My superpower is freestyling, I rip the lyrics, Dapper D's the name. We here, cash me outside, the phrase are viral. I'm here with my boys, too much fun and I might spiral. With my Captain America shield, my lady got one to match. Or I could take the Thanos angle and make my evil plan hatch. Skateboarded over here, grab this mic and rip a verse. Thanks Grown Man Game, for the record, you rank first. Yeah. I had to get up, get out, and get something. I went and did it. You know what? I enjoyed myself. You have to try something. You got to try things. You got to be okay with it. And if you're not okay with it, man, you're living in a bubble. Step outside. Go try something new. 2024. We don't know how long we got. You don't know. I am tired of seeing people younger than me, a little bit older than me, around me, and they drop. And they have a lot of regrets. I'm going to tell you, when I go out, my magazine is going to be empty. Pow, pow, pow. I'm letting them all fly. I will not have regrets. You should not either. So we're looking to hear from you. I want to know, what's it gonna take to get you out of your comfort zone? 512-836-2887. Got some great topics for you. I want to know what you are willing to try. So I teased this one, and I got a few people that they're a little interested in this. So let's talk about if you are the favorite kid. If you're not sure if you're the favorite kid, here are a few telltale signs. Your sister had to beg to get her ears pierced. You did not. Your parents ask you for advice. Yeah. Your childhood trophies are still on display back at home. And there might have been a couple kids after you, but your stuff is still. Yep. Your siblings are weirdly distant towards you. Wait a minute. Now it's starting to make sense. That's yep. Okay. All right. That's good. I'm glad that the light came on for a few of you. How about this? Your parents have no problem spending the holidays at your place, but they never suggest spending them at your siblings' place. Yeah. Your sibling's still in a one-room shack. But mom's now in an act with minks on her back, and she likes coming to your spot with multiple levels. With that open concept. See, what we have here is I have an open concept, and what we're going for is we got the kitchen over there, and then I could see into, yeah, because you got all that, because you can say that. In the one room shack, it is the open concept. You ain't got to tell nobody. That it is what it is. All right, man, bathroom right. Yeah, you see it. The bathroom's right there. Just move the box and go to the bathroom. It's right there. Yeah, that's the differences. Okay, what would be another? You're too worried to get a tattoo because what would mom think? Yeah. See, if your brothers did it, that's one thing. But you? Yeah. How about this? You've heard your mom trash talk your sister while on the phone with you. Oh man, that hurts. All I can say is grab the box of Kleenex. I'm hurting some people right now. There's a lot of therapists out there that's like, keep it going, brother. Keep it going. Give them about 2 or 3 more. I could have me a good Friday, get some appointments on my empty docket. Hey, therapist, why don't you call up, buy a spot? It's community radio. How about this one? Your parents ask you out for coffee, but never ask your siblings. Yeah, come on. There's what is it? Which coffee shop you and your mom always go to? Always. And then now that you think about it, hey, yeah, my siblings don't ever come. Hey, Ma, you ever asked them? Oh, you never? Okay, all right. How about this? Your parents slip you cash every time you visit. Oh, now see this. For the people who are not the favorite child, you don't like hearing this. I know y'all are not enjoying this right now. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more though, because I'm out here for my therapist brothers and sisters. Your birthday is your mom's password for everything. See what it did there? It's the pause that gets them. And I'm laughing at your pain. That's what I'm doing. I'm laughing at your pain. Why is it painful? Come on, you already knew it. I'm just giving you some little things, and you're just like, oh yeah, yeah, got it. It's all right. Now you understand. How about this last one? They embrace your new boyfriend with loving arms. You are the favorite child when you bring somebody home and you ain't even got to think twice about it. While the rest of us, we got the calls, and we got a caller right now. Nope. I guess they got a little mad. Look, I'm just here telling you the info, people. You know, don't take it out on me. Have a conversation with your parents. Find a coffee shop that they meeting the more favorable sibling, and then crash the party, and then had a conversation there, really loud, for the rest of us to sipping on something, and we want to look over. Because we pulling out our phones. We ain't even gonna intervene. We ain't gonna ask y'all. Back in the day, we used to, hey, could y'all take that outside? Hey, do y'all mind we doing this? Nope. Nowadays, you are the thing that may help a person go viral. So they just gonna watch. Voyeurism is up. People care about the clicks. And so they want to say, hey, look at this family going at it. Dysfunctional family. Yeah, well, just saying. I was just trying to help y'all out. Like if you didn't know. All right. we're going to get to some local news. I'm going to lead with this because I know there's a lot of people all over the world listening in. Yep. No. This literally just happened. Y'all not going to believe what just happened. This literally just happened. This is why, like, I know y'all was wondering why he greeting all those people in their languages. Well, the word is out, and Japan is now listening in. We have a listener in Japan. God. You know, they don't call it Japan. It's Nippon. But you know what? It's early. I don't want to give y'all too much. Some of y'all still got a tear in your beard from the favorite child thing. But hey, thanks for listening in over there in Japan. You know, I can count to 20 in Japanese. I got the hellos, the goodbyes, I got the thank yous, but I can't go deep. Japanese is hard. I do Russian and people think that's hard, but yo, Japanese, that's on another thing. That's another level. I ain't got skills like that. Okay. Everyone around the world, everyone around America, thank you for listening in, but I'm going to tell y'all a little bit what we got going on here. Here in Austin, according to KXAN, the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter rescued 40 cats from a single location on Wednesday and Thursday. Y'all understand that? They couldn't do it in one fell swoop. They had to come get some on Wednesday, and then they had to come back and finish the job on Thursday. The shelter is asking for support from the community to either adopt or foster these animals. There's another reason why I want to put it out there. Look, they are healthy. Well, the healthy cats will be available for adoption. The amount of cats coming into the shelter, these 40, that's going to put an extra strain on the resource available. So they're asking for help. They need the help. And we're going to need some people to help out. And if you're not a cat person and you were considering going to get a dog, go get the dog. So you can get the dog out of the way and they can put a couple more cats where that dog was. But they need the space. But I wouldn't be Dapper D if I didn't just ask you guys a few things. 40 cats? Whose auntie is that? Whose grandmama is that? You ain't heard from grandmama in a minute. You know why? I just want to know. Look, you can call up. You could be anonymous. But we know who that is. Some of y'all know. I just want to know, just what happened there. The grandmama 40? Was she on her way to 50? Now, I'm assuming it was Cat Lady. I'm going with Cat Lady. You can correct me, but I'm going with the Cat Lady. I just want to find out what was going on there. What do you call a gathering of cat ladies? Is that a purdy? Yeah, y'all know I ain't gonna just stop there. What did the cat lady say when her cat scratched her favorite chair? It's furniture, not scratchniture. Yeah. I know that one wasn't the best, but why did the cat lady always carry a lint roller? Because she loved to keep her outfits catitude free. Yo, the music stopped like I did that intentionally. It's dry, I know, but I didn't have the house full. On a little national news, Tyson, the chicken company, Tyson's going to lay off 1,200 workers as they're going to shut down their Iowa. Now, it's called a pork plant. Now, this closure will be their 9th since 2023. Tyson's based out of Arkansas, for those who didn't know. But there's a weaker demand for meat and poultry. I did not know that. Yo, what y'all out here eating healthy? Now, this is according to an article from Agriculture Dive. Yeah, I'm on that too. But Tyson Food says it's going to close their pork plant in Perry, Iowa, and that's going to be 1,276 manufacturing jobs. They said the decision was not easy, but they're trying to optimize the efficiency of their operations to better serve their customers. Look, they already got facilities in Iowa. There's 9,000 team members across other facilities in Iowa. But, yeah, our heart goes out, Iowa. I don't have anybody listening over there, but, a lot of people moved here to Austin. Some of y'all might be from Iowa. Man, I didn't know we were doing that. Did I miss the memo? So we backing off the meat and the poultry. We going with the is this the fake stuff? We going with the impossible stuff, the plant-based stuff? Just somebody help me out. Tell me so I could get right. I want to make sure that next time I invite some people over, I have options, because now my charcuterie board's gotta. Do I put more cheese in it and take some of the meat out? I feel so bad. Can anybody spell charcuterie? Anybody out there? If you could do that, because I told you a little bit of the highbrow. That's what we do. You bring up the charcuterie board and you have people coming over. That's what you do. It's finger foods. I'm just being fancy for finger foods. It's finger foods. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to look it up. You ain't got to get the fingers going. I don't want you to mess up. You streaming us on the TuneIn app. I'm not trying to send you off on another path. We got some good listeners going on today. I want to keep y'all focused on that. So 40 cats rescued from a single home. All right. Now, I hear a lot of people want to complain about AI. So KXAN has an article about artificial intelligence drones are going to help fight the wildfires. For those who don't know, robots, improved satellite maps, AI, these are tools that are helping our firefighters. All AI is not bad. I know we like to say, we like to just generalize. We just paint everything with a broad stroke. But sometimes you got to use some things that keeps human beings safer than what they currently are. But this is the technology. It's the future of firefighting. Now, I'm kind of excited about it. First of all, y'all keep improving these maps, because I need, not just for fighting fires, but when a brother's running late to some things, I need to know all the little shortcuts, the shortcuts that Mr. Jenkins knows, because he's been here in Austin for like 43 years. Yeah, I need that. Don't send me down the wrong way and then you're telling me you're correcting, and now I gotta do the U-turn, and I'm rudely doing the U-turn where a U-turn shouldn't be done. But I think I'm in Fast and Furious. What can I say? Y'all do it. We all do it. I know. But look, there's everything from sound waves that could put out a fire to smoke sensors that can determine the difference between a campfire and a wildland fire. That's all AI. This can be better for us. Y'all know we live in Texas. And so firefighting is important to all the communities here in Texas. So I'm not against it. Use all the cameras, use all the AI, 360 cameras, AI to detect wildfire smoke, whatever y'all got to do. Use that AI to notify fire crews as soon as possible. Not finding this stuff out late. See, this is what we can do with the drones. You send these drones out, they just out there, they're scanning. That's going to help us. So firefighters, how did I do? Showing y'all some love out there. We appreciate your profession. I think I said on the air, I told you guys a little bit about, I'm a survivor of it. Hey, we're going to break.
Hey, can anybody teach me how to Dougie? Teach me how to Dougie.
Man,
He gonna be here too.
What?
Happy Friday. You're listening to The Morning Grind right here on KAZI Austin 88.7 FM. We're streaming all over the world on www.kazifm.org. Also on the TuneIn app. Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and put in the search KAZI 88.7. What's up, Cali? I see y'all up.
Mm-hmm. West Coast.
But yeah, he's he gonna also be here for the Urban Music Fest.
Man,
yeah,
that's a good look. I really like,
not that he made this song, but I'm just
saying. No, I like that we get so many people that flow through here.
Oh yeah,
I love the opportunities that we get. I really hate to brag, because I was talking about Iowa earlier, and they ain't getting that out in Iowa. But that's
how you dogging out to Iowa?
That's how we live.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you one thing, because this is like, National Women's Month and stuff, right?
Right.
I don't know if I heard you say anything about that.
Not yet. Not yet.
But one thing I know you said quite sexist. Cause they done found the cats. You gonna tell me something? What auntie? What grandma? What mama? How come it couldn't have been grandpa?
Yeah.
Uncle Louie.
Right.
Cousin Johnny.
Yeah, we do have that cousin.
Oh my
Johnny.
God!
We
You
all
act
have a
like
cousin
men don't
Johnny.
have cats. You just called out all the women.
40 of them.
Yeah, you act like. Because what if he was using the cats because he might have had a little mouse problem, so he had the cats to take care of the rodents?
Well, Johnny's weird. He's just not weird to that extent. I only know about the people I've come in contact with.
I got you. Okay. I was like, why he named,
40.
auntie, grandma, mama, big mama, who did,
They didn't go.
You ain't saying nothing about daddy, grandpa, uncle.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't be.
there's you know what? I am.
Oh my gosh.
I am very sure that they're out there. How about this then? Can we have a guy that calls up that's got more than 3 cats in the house right now? Can we start there?
What is that gonna do?
It would help me because I can't say I know it.
Oh my God.
But then
I got a nice 1-800 number.
Now I will.
I'm
know.
gonna give you.
Oh.
It's a great therapist. And
What? I don't care if I'm a fave child or not. Oh wait, therapy about some other stuff. Well, which one? There's a lot of reasons why I should see a therapist. But which one are you talking about? Don't confuse me. I need to know.
Okay. It's
all right.
all right. It's all right. It's okay. I just had to say something about that.
Did you know about in 2016, I believe it was, a song called "Daddy Lessons" by Beyonce?
I played it. I'm sorry. We used to jam that song. It was off the Lemonade album.
People have forgotten that, it seems.
I don't know.
Because that was technically her first foray into country.
Yeah, she was on the Country Music Awards, jamming with the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
And they had issues then.
Okay.
Oh, how dare that dog
Right.
y'all say be up on that stage with my girls like that.
I just wanted to put it out there.
Me and Amaya jammed it. We was all up in Alabama jamming. boom. Because, we do country. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I used to hear the stories my grandma. My grandma said, God came there and say, Miss Georgia, I'm getting ready to go do me some country. She said, you are? He said, yeah. You think they ready? And so Charlie Pride went on ahead and did his country music.
Oh, hey. Say no more. Big Charlie came through. Big Charlie, Uncle Charlie, all the Charlies bang.
Yeah. So, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's really, it ain't like we didn't start it,
Yeah.
It's not like, what's her name? Thorpe. Saying that we talking about women when she had that electric guitar, like one of the first electric, and the sound she would make and doing them blues and stuff. And then them dudes, they started copying her anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't talking about all that. So it's, we kind of very important type of peoples we are.
Yeah.
I can understand being a little intimidated of us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to bring us down and stuff like that. We can't help it though. I'm sorry.
Sister Rosetta Tharpe, she was gone too soon. She only
Yes, she
lived to
was.
be 58.
Yes, she was. She
Wow.
was. But I mean, like, oh my God, going down in history as the best. You know what I'm saying? The first. That's why I'm like, well, hey, let's talk about the women, man. You know what I mean? Because let's be for real. You guys wouldn't be here if it wasn't for women.
Oh, true that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Some of y'all don't even like women.
Ooh.
I don't mean that you're sexually don't like women. I don't mean that. Yeah. I mean don't like women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all need some help.
There's a lot of intimidated brothers.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you had some mommy issues.
Yep.
Maybe an older woman might have taken advantage of you. You might need some help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it I see. Oh my God, I don't get it. Well, I get it, but I don't get why you would understand. So don't have daughters. don't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? Because daughters need their daddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Daughters need to know that I am a star first, and that's my first male hero in my life.
Yeah.
First, women. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
And he's mentally and emotionally already unavailable.
Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Yes, our mommies are our first teachers and also our first queens that we look up to. But we need to also have that with our kings, our dads, if it's available. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he's there. Because there are some great uncles who play that part. Daddy by proxy.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
Uncles that I know, some awesome uncles done stepped up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to the uncles that do that, because that's heavy lifting and they slide right over. Oh man, I have seen it so many times. The uncles that step up, step in.
Yes. Man. Happy Friday. You're on the morning grind.
Yes, how you doing?
Doing awesome.
Doing
How are you?
Fine, ma'am. I just heard something on the radio caught my attention when you say that we don't love our black women. We love our black women.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Don't put that in my mouth. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said some of y'all. I said some of you. Some of y'all don't like us, and that's why we start talking about it. The rest of y'all, we know good and well. I got too many men to know that y'all love us. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say that. I said some of y'all. Only because I have just experienced somebody yesterday, you know, and it was a male. And oh my God, he has some real issues with women and even with his own child. So when I'm speaking, I'm not just talking about something I don't know. I'm just talking mess. But I didn't say that. So don't put the words in my mouth. You know, I'm going to correct you. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not going to put no words in your mouth. But I was going to say, I was going to say, though, sometimes a lot of people push the false narrative like we don't like our men. But that's just like saying, in these biracial relationships, that's just like saying our women go date the slave master and the men and women. So that goes vice versa. You know, I just want to
I don't get that one. I don't understand that one either. What that got to do with anything? Because if I date outside my race don't mean I don't like men. I didn't say, matter of fact, I didn't even say any culture. I just said men in general.
No, I didn't say about dating outside your race. I'm just saying, out of all the terrific experiences that they push online, and they raped us during slavery, how could you date your slave master? That's all I was saying. I got you. Well,
so you know what? Some women,
that's what they want to do, kudos to them. Shout out to them.
You're right, because there are a whole lot of men, black men, who prefer white women. So
right, but they don't know and a lot of times they don't know their history.
I got you.
Because if they knew their history, white women was training black men up to the bed, raping them as they could be.
So what about what King said? King said we need to all kind of come together. Didn't he didn't say right. He was one of those that wasn't more separate. He was like, you know, black children and white children. He didn't say, you know, y'all children date over there and y'all children date over there. Now, however, I got a half of Malcolm X in me too sometimes. So better know that I do I do prefer a certain type of race. And I'm trying to work on it. And I'm working on it. I hear you.
A lot of us.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just saying, a lot of us, sweetheart, when you don't know your history.
That's right.
That hurts because you don't know the trickle down effect that then happened to your ancestors, and you go out and you do this kind of thing, and you don't know your history, and it's really bad. That's all I'm saying. I'm not.
So what if we gotta heal though? Can we heal? Because you know what? All of them weren't like that. Everybody
all of them wasn't like that.
Right. Like, is it okay? Because if I want to date somebody who might be Jewish, it wouldn't be like that because it was the Jewish first person killed in the civil rights movement. Y'all but see, I know y'all black men, y'all see me with that dude, y'all be dogging me out. Look at her. She don't even know her history.
Oh, there's always quick to judge.
That's not true.
No,
okay.
That ain't true.
Okay, I'm just checking.
That ain't true.
But I do. I hear you though. I hear you.
Something else?
What's up?
And you know something else?
What's up?
We lost him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But I'm just saying though, you know, a lot of this time, when people get online and say ugly stuff,
right,
it drives divisiveness with both communities.
Yeah,
and that's why. And that's why people say what they say. And do what they do.
Yes.
And say, why don't you teach the history?
You're right.
We ain't no good. Y'all promote we ain't no good. So since we ain't no good, why do you want to marry her?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't want to marry nobody that... You don't want to marry nobody that you say ain't no good and ain't qualified for you. Right. So why do you want to marry?
Right. And so like that, I got you. But see, we had already started talking about the awesome men. So by the time you called in, you was on one thing. We started talking about how some of those men out there are really awesome and great. So we know that. We know. And I understand what you're saying and where you come from. Appreciate your call. You too.
Black love.
That's right, baby. Black love.
Black love. Peace.
He said, "Yep. Well, I'm gonna call in. I'm a little late. We lost him a few times there. He wasn't as focused. Had some distractions going on.
Oh my goodness. All I'm just saying is, women are awesome, and that is the purpose of how this whole Woman History Month came about. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look even in history, even with culture, it's legally the black man could vote well before the white woman could vote legally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even that whole society kind of looked at women even different. Even some of these politicians y'all sitting up here liking, oh my God, their whole mentality of women is ridiculous. And you think that's okay, and you want to put them in the office, and how they even feel about women. They even look at their own child as a sex object. Where is the respect for the women? Where is the honor? That is the reason why why they came up with the whole, women in history, because women have done so many things and not even gotten the credit for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is a man's world. Oh, it wouldn't be nothing though if the woman won't by his side. We'll take one more before the break.
Okay. Man, I am really charged up. Do we have any Sister Rosetta Tharpe? I hope so, because you got me thinking about her and that electric guitar now. I don't know. See. I hope we got something somewhere, because the original soul sister, godmother of rock and roll.
Come on now, come on. That's what I'm talking about.
She did her thing.
Yeah, and then oh my goodness. So, it's like if you were like ever listened to oh my goodness, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Right. So you would think of him like the great grandson of her. The noises and the different sounds you're gonna make on that, making that machine. And when she did that, it was like, wow.
Yeah. She influenced so many.
Yes,
we know she influenced Elvis, Little Richard, Johnny Cash.
Did she influence
Carl
Elvis,
Perkins,
or did she make him want to copy? I'm sorry.
I was going to say,
imitate.
You know what?
Not even give it up to her.
That last biopic did a good job of kind of showing that he took influences from a bunch of people. Little Richard was up in there. I
actually wanted to watch that.
Oh, you had? Oh, man.
I honestly wanted to
watch
that.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's been out for a minute.
But they kept it real, because growing up, my dad did tell me about all those influences, and they actually covered it in this movie. So kudos to them for keeping it real. Yes. They kept it real, and not just like hit it once. They made a significant effort into making sure you understood that he had been invited to a bunch of cookouts.
Yes.
He lived next door. Neighbors are having the cookouts.
He like Aunt Fanny's ribs.
Yeah,
see?
Yeah. So he, but and they did that though, and so I would have thought for a fact that they wouldn't have done. Like, if you would have told me that all of that would have been covered in it, I was like, well, you ain't getting the Elvis Presley wide-ranging movie like I think you getting. But nah, they actually covered that, and so they put that realness in there,
like that blue suede shoe.
Yeah.
Straight from a black man.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't want to ruin it for you. Like I don't want to tell you little things about it since you haven't.
You know, I've been at the music conference, so I've been. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so now I need to tell them what about copyrights and having their own publishing company and this, that, and the other, right? That's what we need to teach them people and quit signing these contracts. You say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is now what I will say. When the caller called, here's what I always say.
Yeah.
When we say that people don't know their history, what are we doing to help with that? Because you can't always point someone to a book.
That part.
And so we have to do a better
teach
part.
It. We have to teach it ourselves. Instead
of just complaining, why don't we sit down and start explaining?
Yeah.
Everybody is an uncle or auntie, a brother, a sister, a father, a mother. That's who it is.
Come on.
Go back to the parents. Ask the parents if they knew that. I just told you that my dad was talking to me as a young buck about Elvis and telling me where he got his influences from.
See?
He didn't try to hide that from me. Now, was somebody else's parent not doing that? I mean, just there's so much that goes into it. We all need to do
You're
more.
right. You're right. Let's get some Love to Parks coffee because I got to go make me some.
Ooh.
All right, we're back here on the morning grind right here on KAZI Austin 88.7 FM and KAZI FM.org. Just click listen live up there on that tune in, and then I think you can tell one of them girls, hey Henrietta. Oh, that ain't one of the names.
No.
Okay.
No,
well, I was gonna change. I'm gonna make my own.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know it was a black woman who created all of that kind of stuff too, like Zoom and all voice over. That kind of stuff. It was a black woman who created that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw that in. Okay, anyway, go ahead with your traffic, man. What's going on? Has it calmed down a little bit? What's up?
No, I've got some trouble spots out on US 290 westbound. Crash lanes are blocked. That's US 290 westbound before Texas 290 toll. Over on Texas 130 toll, there's a crash southbound at exit 453 FM 812. Over on Cesar Chavez Street, there's an obstruction on the road. That's westbound near Texas 1 Loop Mopac Boulevard. On Texas 275 loop, there's a stalled vehicle. That's Congress Avenue near Ramble Lane. And Old San Antonio Road, northbound, there's a crash. That's at Estancia Parkway, FM 734. There's a crash. That's Palmer Lane near Harris Branch Parkway. It did get worse. Because it was nice for a minute there.
Well, I know it was some fatal accidents this morning.
I saw that.
It's like, oh my gosh, it doesn't mean drive fast. You guys be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Roads are slippery. And even though it stopped raining, guess what? Roads are still slippery.
There was a fool that cut me off this morning when I was coming in. So he sped up to cut me off and then to go to the lane to my right and then just to slow down again. And whenever someone does that, as soon as he got out of my lane, I immediately glanced to my rearview mirror. There's nothing behind me. All he had to do was slow down because he came from behind me. All he had to do was slow down.
That's why I have a driver.
And then just get over.
That's why I have to have a driver.
It's incredible, man.
I got road rage.
I'm telling you.
And I'm working on it.
I know I have road rage.
See.
If I hope it never happens because when I'm traveling with my family, if you crash me up, and you're doing something stupid,
and my baby's in the car.
Well, here's what I can tell you: they won't find you.
Okay,
they'll know that there was an accident.
That might be a little.
Nope.
Whoa.
Nope.
All right, you know what? You had mentioned that movie. I was just gonna play a song.
Which one?
Elvis. No.
Oh.
I was gonna play a song real quick from the soundtrack.
Bring me down.
I'm gonna
bring me down.
Calm your stuff down a little bit.
Do.
Just a little bit. So hanging out at South by Southwest.
Yep.
Show was a whole lot of pretty girls walking, and I was messing with them too.
Hey.
I was like, I think they on stage. They came out. They came out. I seen the K-pop girls. Oh, they was hot. Had their little bunny ears on.
Oh, yeah.
And their little shoes that came all the way up their legs and thighs. And then seen some girls with their fur boots and their fur hats and their muffs. It was hot outside that day, but you know what I'm saying.
It's all about the look.
It's all about the look. It's all about the look.
And who you could catch. We just said there's a lot of actors, producers, directors. Oh, you got to catch them.
Oh yeah, you do. You got to catch them.
You gotta have that bait out there. That's the come up. You gotta get them.
Yeah, like tonight I'm hanging out with Zero.
Oh.
I was getting ready to go hang out with Big Boy last night.
But oh, you realize you weren't a robot and you got to power down?
Yes.
As if you were a robot.
I was like, where is that AI Marla at? Where is she at? Where that Android at? So I'm working on her. She got to get charged up and stuff because she been going since last Thursday.
I don't trust her to do it. We need the real Marla.
She hit up the shuttle buses and take me to this hotel. There's something going on there. Take me over here to this theater. I got to watch that. And then yesterday, I was like,
I was just about to get up, get out, and get to it, and then I wasn't.
I was like, come on, we're gonna party, talking about Freaknik. I don't know, not that I know anything about Freaknik. I
mean, somebody was there.
I accidentally fell up into a Freaknik party outside. Parking lot pimping.
But what was you?
We got stuck. We was just traveling. It was just a girls' trip.
I was gonna say, what was you doing in Atlanta anyway? Wait.
It was a girls' trip.
And y'all went to Atlanta. Look, y'all was out there. Y'all was looking for y'all. Hey, you went to Atlanta for a girls' trip.
Yeah.
You kind of wanted Atlanta things to happen anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love the wings there.
You were going to go see the born place for Martin Luther King. That's for sure. It was a historical trip.
Now we did
right?
go do that.
It was a historical trip.
Yeah, we went to the house. I actually went to the church where he preached.
Yeah.
And sat in it, and then I went to the museum. So I did do that. Now.
All right. Well, we'll give you that. Well, yeah, you're so historical.
I bought some MLK merch and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So glad that historically, the cradle of the freedom movement, you got to see MLK's birthplace. Great job.
Right.
We're so happy that you did that for the culture. Girls trip.
Yes. You also learn how to twerk on the roof.
I was going to say
without falling off.
Because when you
I
said
was
that,
just driving.
There was a couple. No, that's aiding and abetting.
I don't know what my girls were doing up there.
You were participatory.
I was just booming the music.
See, that's participating.
That's participating.
Okay. You're enabling them.
Okay.
By cranking up the music. That means you're in control of the vibe.
Oh.
And when you're playing, don't stop, get it.
Now I never liked that Miami sound. I ain't even gonna lie. I was never down with that.
Well,
I'm sorry. He's here too. They was all last night was it last night or the other night? Because it was 2 nights of Atlanta people.
You was out in it. It's starting to blend together.
2 nights.
You snitching on yourself. You snitching on yourself. It's all flowing together.
EC was there looking at the Yin Yang twins.
See, that's when they guilty. When they be like, you just snitching. Well, someone else was there. Listen, Mz Marlah, we talking about you. We ain't talking about him. We talking about you.
So this coming Saturday now is going down at the Limelight Rooftop Lounge, baby.
Out.
Yes, KAZI's Untapped. Yep. Woo, we're gonna be showcasing some awesome artists.
Get this fit together.
Oh my goodness, y'all got to come on out and hang out with us.
A lot of cameras.
We're gonna party at 5:00. We're gonna have some DJ music with my boy Smackoola.
There's a meet and greet.
That's the meet and greet.
Now I know they coming to meet and greet with the big people that are gonna come there, but I'm gonna be there if they want to meet and greet me. Just let y'all know. I know y'all there for the big dogs.
You're a nut. I'm gonna spit my coffee.
Thank you for the compliment. Just there are people that would like to meet us.
He just being humble on the air trying to because that man can't walk through the doggone door because his ego. Let me tell you, all the male egos around here be so big. I be trying to get like
sideways.
Yeah, y'all have to go through the door sideways.
You do know that my art got played on the radio on another person's show yesterday?
I know.
Okay, good.
Grown man. I heard you, grown man.
He said, I would like for you to help me with this. Wait. Forget that. Why you did the sexy on demand?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Marla?
What?
My glasses were fogging up. That was not appropriate.
What?
That should have been done after dark.
What?
With not as much volume.
What are you speaking of?
And not in a public place. You didn't. Listen, man. Listen, man. No. See, Mz Marlah, no. We are not going to allow that to happen. You know that you have a power, and with great power comes great responsibility. And you do this intentionally, on demand, and I think you're doing it for evil. I don't think you're using your gift for good.
Never, ever. You don't ever even put my name in the same sentence as evil, baby. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, you get that straight right now.
Right.
Me and evil don't get along. Because power? All of my good power and my good spirits will come down, man. Ooh. And they'll get that evil. It is. So I generate nothing, but I'm like my girl D and Maina say, I'm all about the love. I'm all about the love. I love to love people. You know what I'm saying? I love to love you, baby.
And you love to make people hear things, and then they want to go loving on others. So, all right, Cupid, shooting her arrows vocally. He said, "Hey, hit him right quick, Mz Marlah." And she said, "Well, it is South by Southwest, so I guess I could do it." Man, all I know is
I like grown men. I don't like little boys.
Yes.
You know, I did have a boy come to me.
Oh.
I was like, boy. Yeah, he was.
What's wrong with that?
What? Cause
you gotta shoot the stuff.
He didn't even look like he could buy a drink.
No.
I need you to be grown. I'm not Ara.
Wait,
I ain't Kelly. But you understand? I need you to be grown. Show me some ID.
Wait a minute, but
I don't care what you done heard about. I'm not a cougar like that.
But that young man vitality. He was just trying to explain to you.
No. You might have some mama issues, and I ain't trying to have you calling me mama. You know what I'm saying? I ain't all up into that. No, ill feels weird. Feels weird.
Yeah,
feels weird. That's all I got to say. I like grown men.
Right. Well, he will be grown one day.
Whatever. I'm a grown woman right now.
He'll mature with you.
I'm a grown woman right now. Okay, let me put it this way. Okay. This is how this will be the youngest I'll do. I know I'm gonna hear something after this. I know I can't even get it out.
Everybody ran to their speaker.
Okay, so
I brought it up. Dre and Michelle and Jalen Green. He's in the NBA. He's 22.
35 to 45.
No, wait a minute. On behalf of the brothers below 35, that ain't right.
Whatever.
So first of all, age ain't number. Do you like being judged, Mz Marlah? Because that's what you're doing to them.
That's not judging.
So you're saying a 33-year-old?
I just know my mental,
Mz Marlah,
and I'm not in the mood. I just know my mental.
Yeah.
And I know immature 50-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Let me break this down, man.
I know immature 50-year-olds. It's like, oh my God, dude. How old are you? When you gonna grow up? You know, so it's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what about the 33-year-old?
At 22,
he can go run to the store for
college. Then he goes to get a master's degree at 24. Then he does 4 years for a doctorate. Now he's 28. And then he's got his own practice by the age of 33. He's been successfully running it for 5 years. 33. Can't get a shot.
No, because I need you to be in your business. See, he's gonna be paid. For one thing, it's the first years of his office, his business, his administration. So he needs to be focused on that. Come hit me up when you get about like 40-something. You done got 10 years behind your belt with that doctorate on your thing. You got a little bit more time. I'm only trying to respect you and where your mind needs to be focused. Because see, you get somebody like me, you been got unfocused.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to be unfocused.
No.
You to be
unfocused.
I don't want you to get distracted.
He's learning of a new path.
No, that's okay. Yeah, you can, and you're mature.
Golly, I just learned something today.
Hey, you know, all women ain't the same.
Man, Mz Marlah,
yes.
did you have to do that on the air?
I didn't do anything.
All these 28, 29-year-old brothers thought they had a chance. They hearing you on the Quiet Storm.
I got a niece. She in her early 30s.
Right.
She's gorgeous, and she's working on her master's. It might take her forever, but she's working on the master's. I love you, boo-boo.
One step at a time.
Auntie got your back.
One class at a time, girl. You ain't in no rush. Just pass. You gotta get those B's. You gotta keep it.
You know what I'm saying?
Average.
She's also a musician, so she go back to the high school and help the band guy out.
Yeah,
because she's she played a trumpet.
Look at you, great wing woman.
Yeah,
trying to help her out.
Yeah,
but you're deflecting. So what I'm
trying to find out is
They have been your loyal supporters.
Yes.
They parents put them up on game. So when you doing Quiet Storm, when there's some things, some references, they get that. Like they may know.
I have played some of the younger guys' music.
So they don't get a
gorgeous.
shot.
Oh my God, gorgeous.
They don't get an opportunity.
I'll listen to your music by myself, not with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging their art. I'm digging their thing, who they are, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing against them. Nothing.
Well,
nothing against them. I just got, you know what? It's always good to be honest and true. Okay. And I'm being true with myself.
Right.
I know my mental.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to feel like I got to explain because your mental is still some way down there. Or teach. Yeah. I would have become a teacher. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you go there.
Was there a time where you happened to be in an elevator and may have pushed someone out of the way because a group came in? How old were you at that point?
You are never gonna allow me to live that one down.
I was wondering how
old I just didn't want the Denver Nuggets to think my brother was with me.
Right, but how old were you at that? Well, let's say, were you below the age of 35?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you wanted an opportunity. You see what I'm saying? You shutting the door and not allowing somebody to have the opportunity. Can you just allow them to try to woo you? Because you might learn something too. Can you just let it happen?
That's why we have Gen Talk sometimes right here on KZI. Yeah. I learn. We have all different generations. We'll have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the baby boomers, my parents, and they're,
yes.
all the way down, to the, what you call them, Gen X, Y, Z thing.
Oh, yeah, we all the way on Z now.
So I'm just saying, sure, we can go to the poetry spots together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's go to the theater together.
Yes.
Let's go see the comedy.
Okay.
Let's go support KAZI Saturday night at the Limelight Lounge together.
It sounds there's a but. I knew the but was coming.
That's about it.
Come on.
We hanging out.
You could have just left all the possibilities. You just said all the possibilities. Hey, what about going over to Zilka Park and flying a kite together too? Is that one of those possibilities?
No. What? Because I'm gonna have my little picnic basket with my wine and my cheese. And excuse me, I am the one that fixes up the charcuterie board. I'm sorry. And when you can't use all of me, I done found like turkey pepperoni for my people who don't eat pork. And so you got to do ways to do it. Sometimes I get the small grapes with the big grapes, with the small strawberries, with the big strawberries mixed with the cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fix it up. It'll look gorgeous. You don't even want to eat it. It'd be so cute.
I know.
You never talking really about, and I'm sorry, I'm not uppity. I'm not uppity. Excuse me, Mr. Dapper D. I just like to host. And my mother used to do hors d'oeuvres and things.
That sounded highfalutin there, though. You said we don't even want to touch it. Mz Marlah, didn't you put it together for us to eat it? And now you got us feeling bad because we the first one to disturb
Just snap that picture.
Looks like a masterpiece work of art.
And there you go. So you do. It is the art to it. Sometimes I start off with a cross.
Yeah.
My cheese is going that way. My cheese go this way. Cheese go that way. And it's hard because I like good cheese. Like some Gouda, smoked Gouda, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
You rock with brie? You like the brie?
Oh my God, I love it. I just kind of keep it cut into squares and put a little butter, a little knife there. And you can get something out.
Yeah.
I have the different crackers.
Do you delve like how wide ranging can some hummus
blue cheese
be invited to the party?
Oh my God! Yes, you have to have some hummus.
Well,
you have to have some hummus.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure.
It's
not like you invite 33-year-olds to the party. So yeah, okay. But you do invite hummus. Okay, so I got that. I get it. I'm just wondering. I was just wondering if you were equal opportunity with everything.
Let me tell you.
You put everyone on the board and you let them to coexist. But when it comes to the dating opportunities, you don't put them all on the board and allow them to coexist.
Yeah. I felt guilty because I was like, you know how you'll see an artist when they're young, then all of a sudden they turn into a man. I'm like, oh my God. I remember when my niece was like, I'm going to marry Chris Brown. Yeah. And so I'm sitting up here no. How old is that boy?
Hey,
he can dance. That's all. I love to watch him dance. So we'll just go dancing and that's it.
The first party I ever went to when I moved to Los Angeles, I had the chance to meet my very first celebrity at the first party. I'm only like 1 day into being in town, and I'm at a party in Hollywood. And you know who's at that party? Jason Weaver.
Oh, wow.
And all I could see him is the kid. I don't care about anything else, but he a dude. Yeah. And he's taller than me.
Yes.
So I was like, hey, what's up, man? Ooh, boom, bam, pulled it in tight. Okay. I was like, okay, but man, ain't you like, puberty happened.
Yeah.
You're not,
right, exactly.
You're not the young, that's not you anymore.
That's what happened with me and Will Smith. See, I saw him as that bratty kid. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Phil. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I'm like watching the movie. He's standing in a shower with the water running. I think it might be some Bob Marley or something in the back. And I said, am I looking at Will like this?
Yes, you are.
I didn't know he was so muscular and stuff. And I felt a little guilty. How old is he? I'm feeling guilty now.
I was gonna say.
But he ain't that young.
Oh, okay. Because we know that if they are, you'll stop looking.
Exactly.
Unfortunately for them. No matter how muscular the 31-year-old is.
See, like you ever watch Chris? You ever see him dance? He do the little African moves.
Oh yeah.
I think that boy straight up out of. He ain't no African American. That boy straight up African. Honey, he be hitting them African dances just like them. I'm like, hit it.
Well, he said he was a country boy from Tappahannock when he first came out, but you know, he might have had a couple stops before that.
You know. Yeah. And Fields is here. There's a lot of Afrobeat artists that are here. I'm like excited and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Not quite excited about y'all. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I said I wasn't gonna get political. Not gonna get political. Okay. Not today. I was just gonna keep it chill.
Okay.
I was going. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, you have
just put this.
You didn't go there yet. Relax.
Right.
You didn't go there yet.
That's right. I'm just saying. I'm gonna take that matchbox and just roll it on off. Rolling on off, it's gonna roll off the table right there, and that's all I got to say. Don't come calling me, talking about Marley. You shouldn't have said that. So,
you avoid.
So anywho, though, you know, we need to take some breaks and stuff.
Yeah,
get some love to our sponsors.
Yeah, we love those sponsors.
We love our sponsors. We do.
Amen.
Woo.
I know somebody's about to become a sponsor.
All right, now
very
that's
excited.
What I'm talking about.
That's my first person I've been able to throw the alley-oop to.
That's what I'm saying. Work it.
And she's an amazing lady here in town.
Yes.
And I can't wait to hear her spots.
Yes.
y'all
I'm
gonna
too
love
excited.
Her. Y'all gonna love her.
I'm too excited. Yes. For
Women's History
and
Month.
for all the businesses out there, you know, it's tax deductible. We up on that time anyway. We're trying to talk about some taxes, so it is tax deductible when you sponsor your business with KAZI 512-836-9544. Hit number 2 for the office, so they can help you sponsor with KAZI.
They can email jhunt@kazifm.org. He'll have some conversations with you, get you going.
Well, anybody else. Somebody in the office. I'll have conversations with you when it comes to sponsoring. Yeah. But
So a 30-year-old business owner
needs to come up and understand about sponsoring here. And then when you check out the marketing, that you notice that the community loves businesses that support nonprofit organizations.
Boom. So it's a win-win. So socially, you're on the come up. Financially, you're on the come up. On the marketing aspect, you're on the come up. It's a win for all of you. And so, I'm excited. I love the sponsors. I love the opportunities that they give. I love when we support here in Austin.
The morning grind. Get ready. It's a new day.
Yep.
Woo! Right here on KAZI Austin 88.7 FM. We streaming all over the world. So, I
mean,
okay, I grew up in Chicago. So
I was gonna say
Soul Train.
Want that Chicago?
Yeah, yes. Come on now. Tell them how they can get us on the internet.
So if you're
streaming all over the world,
if you're going to go to kzifm.org, you can click on the Listen Live tab. If you are connected, Google Play Store, wherever you acquire your apps, download the TuneIn app so then you can take us with you when you're outside of your vehicle. Not many people have radios anymore in their locations. And you go to the TuneIn app, search for KAZI, and then you can take us with you. And the best thing about it is you can catch up. You can spring forward if you want to listen live, or if you come in and it's got about a 2-3 minute lag, that's great. So if you miss something, you can catch right back up to it.
Yes.
I love it.
I do too.
I was using it yesterday when I was listening to Grown Man Game Radio during that whole block. Not just the times that you and I helped them out, but before and after we were supporting. Because I had to make moves.
I know that's right.
You're here, you're there, you're everywhere.
You're everywhere.
So, Mz Marlah, would you have something to say about that conversation we had a little earlier? Drea Michelle, she's a celebrity, and she's
Dre who?
Drea.
Oh, I thought you said Drake.
Drea.
Michelle.
And she is letting everyone know that she's expecting.
Okay.
And she has a son, which is the same age as now the father of her soon-to-be born kid,
the baby daddy.
Yes, ma'am. And he plays in the NBA, and he's here in Texas, Houston. Jalen Green is his name. So there's a lot of criticism that she's getting, and I wanted to know: is there anything positive?
Did she have her first son young though?
I'll tell you. I'll let you know.
Because that sometimes is the thing. You know, you have a kid when you're young. So if you like 15, 16, 17 years, just, you know, older than your kid, then by the time your kid get grown, you know, you're still looking at people that may still be seeming young.
17,
you know.
Is that young?
Yes, because oh my God, 17 is young. You just graduated out of high school. So yeah, that's young for a mother.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? In the 21st century, we want to say.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe back in the 30s or 40s, they were marrying at 15 and 16. Yes. You know what I mean? So, but we're in a different time. And so, yes, that makes a difference. Yeah. I can tell you, I'm not taking up for her. Yeah. I'm just saying that's why her son is probably because she had her son when she was young. Yeah. And so now, you know, she's finally kind of, you know,
well off.
Yeah. There
she's
you go.
She's in a great position.
She's in it right. And so she meets, you know, and it's probably still a difference with that age thing, you know, plus, you know, she got a real baller.
So the reason I asked that is, so one of the topics earlier was, would you date somebody that has kids? So if someone her age, she's 39. So if someone her age, a lot of other 39-year-old brothers are saying, hey, nah, I'm too old right now to be having kids. If she's getting a lot of that means she kind of has to go younger. She may not believe that if she goes over that they're going to want to do that, because we talking 18 years, 18 years. And so when you do that math, we talking, you know, they're going to be 58 years old by the time the kid is done if they're about that age. So that's why sometimes she has to go back. So as a mom, with now the means, maybe she froze some eggs, maybe, but her body to be able to have a kid healthy without complications, she could have had that biological clock. And in her mind, she was like, hey, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it while I have the opportunity. I'm a different mother than I was at 17.
Of course.
And this is the person that is willing to do it with me. And so I didn't like the criticism that she's getting a lot of criticism.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of curious.
It might be haters.
What was your positive though? Do you have a positive angle? I'm sure there's a negative, but what would be your positive for her and her opportunity now to be a mother?
Well, for one thing, she can enjoy being a mother.
Yeah.
Not that she didn't enjoy it at 17, but at 17, you don't even know yourself. Whew. So, you know what I mean? You can't really enjoy being a mother and then trying to raise. It has been done. Yes, I'm not saying it hasn't. It has been done, but it is hard. So now at a mature age and more, you know, and nurturing and knowing, you know, she can actually enjoy, you know, being a mom at a mature, and then she has someone obviously he wanted to, he wanted to have a kid also. You know what I'm saying? And so this can be a great thing for her that she can enjoy, because I mean, some women wait till Janet waited till she was like 50. She was married 2-3 times.
Yes.
She's like, okay, let's go ahead and get that egg.
This don't seem right.
Yeah. And for those ignorant ones, if they want to freeze this, the egg isn't a kid. I'm sorry, that's another political. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You talked me down earlier.
And you know what? I give it to my girl, because they'll be hating on my VP and whatever. Yeah. You better represent women. Yeah. You better go in there and let them know we run our bodies. I don't care what you say. Don't come telling me, oh, well, it is life and whatever. It's still my body.
I don't know how a person can fix themselves to say, oh, you know what? I think I should determine what you do with your body. I don't see how a person thinks that way.
And especially, the thing of it is for medical reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want me to have this? I could possibly die. We already know that the baby is. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on medical. There was one where the full skull wasn't even going to be born on the child, hadn't even developed, and you still making them go through all of this. So I just want to say, what's up, VP? Yeah. Go ahead and do your thing, girl. Yeah. Do your thing, girl. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but getting back, that's what I feel like now she can really enjoy being a mother. She's mature. Let's hope. I don't really know her personally, but let's hope by now she's mature. She knows the things that she did as a young mom. Now she knows better now, and can probably give this. The son gonna be like, "You never nurtured me like that."
Hey, well then that son just found out who the fave child is.
No, baby, I was just learning. That's what you got to tell him, because see, that's what I had to go through. My daughter was like, you used to whoop me. you lecture him and put him on punishment. I was like, I didn't know any better then. No. I know better now.
Right.
And so then, it worked, and she understood. I was like, I was growing. I was a young mother. I looked at what my folks did and didn't realize that that's not the way to go. Because I can't stand it when people say, they don't whoop these kids no more. That's what's wrong with them. Yeah, no, that's what's wrong with you, okay? And it's not what's wrong with the kids, because they're not getting whooped. Because I know some that got whooped every day, and they still up in prison right now. Hey. Probably because they got whooped every day, being treated like some slave. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Because that's how my mama used to beat us, man. She get that brown cow
with the same sound,
and it wasn't like it was effective. It wasn't. I'm serious. Yeah. Mentally, it wasn't for me. She gonna tell me, but you was my best kid. But Mom, I was definitely afraid of you, which meant I couldn't even go talk to her when I needed someone to talk to. Or if I got a bad grade, I start having anxiety. Like, I can't go home. Oh my God, am I gonna die? You know what I'm saying? And so, but my other sibling, heck, that didn't affect them. Yeah. They still was wild and crazy. So come on now, you know what I mean? So you got to learn how to talk to your children.
Yes.
We have to communicate with them, So that's why I was like, I feel now she'll be able to, oh my goodness, give that baby so much nurturing. And not that she didn't when she was young. You know what I'm saying?
Can show up, can be at all the events.
Yes, exactly. So.
One other good thing I'll say is sometimes as older parents, your activity level factors into the participation of the kids. Mm-hmm. And I'm a youth sports coach. Mm-hmm. And I hear all the time parents saying, nah, hey, we ain't gonna make it to practice, or we're not gonna be doing that. Or how many times, like, what they're thinking of is how much of their life has to be given to the kid, the shuttling to here, the going out. Because sometimes you get home, you hit that couch, man, you ain't trying to come back out.
Better get healthy.
But you got to take that kid to something, and that's the struggle. So the kid ain't going today. So that attendance policy is not going to be accurate for that kid. And that's, so that factors in. I get mad when my parents, not that, what can I say, right? Mm-hmm. But if I know, oh yeah, we couldn't make it, man. We just couldn't make it. Mm-hmm. Dang, man, come on, yo. One, you commit to the team. So what are you telling your kid?
Yeah, exactly.
The commitment's not there.
You know what? And the children didn't ask to be born.
Yes.
And so when you have your children, those are sacrifices that you are making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is no longer, the world just don't revolve around you. You have a world now. that you have to revolve around, and oh my goodness, I don't know. I loved it when like my kid won the little contest, and I get to go take my camera like the corny mom, or there's issues and I could go up there and complain about it. Why aren't we having a Black History program this month? What is going on? Okay, I'm sorry. I was having flashbacks of being that mom all up in the school.
My mom only got to see me run track once and saw me wrestle once, and I wrestled on that wrestling match.
Come on.
Her and my dad showed up. I put that kid down in less than 10 seconds.
Wow.
That was the fastest I ever had. Because it's your mama. Who gonna lose to their mama?
Come on.
And I didn't lose.
See,
while mama was there.
And see, our high school, we had like big radio, TV, and all that stuff, and theater. I was a theater brat. And so, to know that my folks out there in the audience, and so when we did our spring play, we get to bring home we had like our own Oscars, what I'm saying? So to bring that home, because you're doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't care who's out in the audience, all you know is my folks out there watching.
Where mama at?
Yeah, I got to do my Oscar award winning performance.
I saw on social media, I saw a young man. He's let's say he's 8 years old. He's in the track championships and he's running the sprint. Mm-hmm. At about the 3/4 mark, he throws his hands up and waves to his dad. And his dad had an emotional moment because he said a lot of the blood, sweat, and tears that got us here, all the sacrifices,
right?
And he wanted to acknowledge us, and that broke the dad down. The dad couldn't even handle it. And basically let everybody know in his post, I'm no good after this.
See,
and what can you like? That's the great thing
about being a parent.
Man, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I enjoy. Oh, by the way, I remember the old folks used to get in church and they used to say, "I'd like to thank God for the activity of my limbs." And what you don't realize is, listen, man. Just be happy that you could get up, get out, and take your kid to this practice. Or that your kid is healthy enough to go to a practice.
Come on. I know parents that have alternative ways that they have to get around. You know what I'm saying? And they still do it. They got a special made van and everything.
But you don't want to come up out because it's all about you. You just want to sit down on the couch. Your kid ain't going to no practice. They ain't going to be a part of no team because it doesn't fit what you want. And you just want to sit on your couch and swipe left and swipe right.
And then mad when your kid only be working at the Wally World and can't take care of you now that you.
I can't believe my kid ain't doing nothing.
Oh yeah, see.
Maybe you didn't show him nothing.
Why
doesn't my kid have better social skills? Because they were never on a team. They don't know team dynamics. Never was the new guy. The best guy.
And it doesn't even have to be sports. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? The arts.
Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts.
Music. Oh my God, my mother was a Girl Scout leader. Oh. So whether I wanted to get up every Saturday morning, I had
Wait a minute, Miss Marlah.
Yes.
How many knots can you tie?
Oh my God, I don't do that.
There's some 31-year-old brothers out there who want to know how many knots you could tie.
I got a knot right here if you try to come. Okay? I need you to be a little growner.
That's a 31-year-old. Because it is Friday night, and don't sound like you got. Remember, you sound like you was trying to figure out which South by Southwest you was gonna go. So if there's 31.
What the grown folks are.
Zero
is grown.
See that?
And he don't come on till about 11 a night. He's grown. I'm not going to see the young ones. That's probably gonna come on at 7.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, this is the morning grind. We getting ready to get up out of here. I know I see it, but I can't do it right now, you guys. We gotta go. And so you got some positive words to tell your youngsters out there that Mz Marlah won't date.
Hey, I was young guys. Y'all been listening. I was trying to give y'all the chance. I try. I'll keep working with her. Don't worry. We're saying there's a chance. I'm just saying there's a chance. But no, I love the opportunity to work with you, Mz Marlah, and you gave me something today though that I learned, because sometimes we don't know what our unconscious bias is.
Yes.
And so if my joke is always this side, if I always go left, if I always come up to the fork in the road and I always go left, maybe sometimes I could go right.
There you go.
So I will tell you this. For the next, I would say 6 to 7 months.
Yes.
Because I do use the joke.
Yes.
I ain't gonna be saying cat lady. It's gonna be Johnny,
cat person,
the cat dude, with 40 cats up in his house.
The cat dude.
No, but that's why we say these months.
Yes.
That's sometimes you need that because it helps with the conversations.
Yes.
And it brings awareness.
And you know what? Truthfully, we celebrate men all the time.
Yeah, we do.
We always celebrate, whether you guys realize it or not. We always celebrate you guys.
Yes, we
even holidays. We got 2 male presidents on one day. We got Martin Luther King. We've got this day. We always celebrate men.
St. Patrick's Day.
See, you know what I'm saying?
There were no Irish sisters that did anything for the cause?
Whatever happened to celebrate Mary, who had Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Well, we don't celebrate Mary. Okay. Mother's Day is one day, so that's why we had to have a month.
I know.
And Mz Marlah love to love y'all. Spread the love. Spread the love. If you see some hate coming at you, just throw some love at them really hard. Really hard.